Hi everyone, it's the EnglishSimmer here, and one of my favorite modders is right back on it when it comes to saving The Sims 4. And one of my personal favorite cults that I think was done so dirty in The Sims 4, it is of course Plantsims. I know, you might be thinking, but mermaids were the ones who were done dirty in The Sims 4, Molly. Don't worry, SpinningPlumbobs also has a mod for that. In fact, I went over that a couple of years ago on my channel now. I will link that video at the end of this one if you haven't checked out SpinningPlumbobs Expanded Mermaids, but now it's time for the Expanded Plantsims mod. Now, this mod is officially dropping for public access today, which is of course why I'm making a video on it. If you've ever played with Plantsims in The Sims 4, or if you've fully forgotten that they were a thing in The Sims 4, I absolutely do not blame you. It's only a temporary thing. It was first, I think, used as a challenge that they introduced to the game, which is hilarious now that we have now got timed events back. It kind of was a timed event. However, it did continue to exist within the game and you could still turn your Sims into plant Sims. It's just that that only lasted for a couple of days where they had the effects of looking like a plant sim, whereas this definitely adds a lot more depth. They are now a permanent occult. You can actually be a plant sim the exact same way, so you can use the magic beans to grow in the stump and then that turns you into a plant sim, but now you will stay a plant sim forever. Or this mod actually introduces some other ways to become a plant sim. There are different plumbobs when it comes to these plant sims. They have new abilities. They can absorb water from puddles. They can sunbathe to absorb sunlight. They can just go outside and touch grass because sometimes we all need it. They can also choose a seasonal domain. They will gain plant sim form at a faster rate during that time, and they'll be able to summon weather that complements that season, as well as gain some minor benefits and social interactions. They have different perks from the plant sim form skill, so now they can actually develop a skill as a plant sim to show how much they've blossomed. As you actually go up in that skill, you will start to unlock perks. Mother is mothering. We finally actually have a mother nature. So those of you with eco lifestyle who are trying to ruin the environment, watch out. She's watching you. A new aspiration for plant sims. There's also the nature's pathway where you can make offerings and pray to Mother Nature. You can even grow a beanstalk and go on adventure in the giant's house. You can even grow your own baby plant sims. One of the most rare seeds to come across is a seed that can be planted and grown into a plant sim baby. Only be acquired by receiving it as a gift from Mother Nature at the Nature's Pathway object. Satyrs are introduced with this mod, so don't think it's only plant sims. They can play a few songs on the pan flute. For all you mushroom lovers, myconids are now a thing within the game. Bizarre plant sims, which don't worry, we're living in Strangerville, so of course we're going to be testing that one out. I'm assuming these are the furniture objects that you can actually start to create from the ground itself. There's a cute little lotus looking bathtub to keep your plant sims hydrated. They have their very own nature themed bed, a couple of dining tables and side tables, a little love seat for them. But of course, most importantly, we have the altar. This isn't a portal. You can't actually travel through here. However, we are gonna have Alice pray to Mother Nature. Ooh, it's using the paranormal stuff aspiration for when they are around the seance table. After communing with the Earth Mother, Alice has been bestowed a small token of her approval in the form of a magical blessing. With this small dose of nature magic, Alice will be able to boost the quality of a plant of their choosing. I don't know if I'm actually seeing the option to boost any of these plants that we currently have. We do have the fertilize, but that is just the usual thing. Why don't we have Mark actually come and harvest this bizarre fruit. We want Alice to definitely be on Mother's good side. So this is how you initially did become a plant sim. You had to buy the magic plant sim stump from the build and buy mode catalog. And then whilst you're actually a level 10 in gardening, you can purchase seeds and you can go for the rare plant seeds. Now these do cost 1,000 simoleons. This is not an easy task whatsoever. And then from there, you might actually receive these magic beans. You need to collect 6 of those magic beans, which appear in your Sim's inventory, and then you can actually drag them into the stump. However, you can't have the same ones. You gotta have every single different one. So 1 of each of the 6, and then this is how you become a plant sim officially within the game. However, with this mod and in the build by mode catalog, you can actually purchase the Magna Flora. It has a complex system of pliable cells that allow it to move in response to apparent emotional stimuli. In layman's terms, you can be friends with it. Now, of course, we are going to use cheats to grow this. Boom! It kind of resembles a cow plant a little bit. It is moving, and we can actually criticize Mother Nature, praise Mother Nature, talk about gardening, talk to the plant chat, and have a gossip. We are, of course, gonna have a few little like chats. We're also gonna try and leave an offering because this is actually a planter. So I've dragged out a begonia and we are going to plant that offering to Mother Nature. Alice has gained approval from Mother Nature as she cares for nature and continues to keep it healthy. Alice will gain approval and earn various blessings from Mother Nature herself. However, disrespecting nature will reduce approval and may even summon Mother Nature's wrath. Well then, let's tend that garden. If we actually click on Alice, we can now check Mother Nature's approval. We have fair, so we're not doing too badly. We're also not doing great though, let's be real. We just got to 53 in a friendship with the flower. We can now ask for pollen and ask for a seed. Don't look over there. I'm quite glad that this thing is sentient, but can't really like look around all that much because we definitely have a bizarre fruit growing right next to it. It's decided to actually give us the gift of pollen, and here is the Plantsim animation. We are now a little seedling. Oh, Alice, you look so cute as a Plantsim. Oh my word, even the vines on her body. Usually when you become a Plantsim, like officially within the game, your skin tone just turns green, whereas now we have like these little ivy leaves growing all up her that look like little tattoos. Alice has become one with nature, literally. The giant flower's special pollen has transformed them into a plant sim. Now that she is closely connected to Mother Nature, Alice will need to stay in her good graces by protecting the plants and animals of her kingdom. Keeping nature clean and healthy will score them major points, but disrespecting Mother Nature's home and treating it poorly may bring about her wrath. Of course, being a seedling means that we are ready to flourish into a masterpiece of Mother Nature. Seedlings have much to learn about their foliage heritage. Not the less evolved relatives require adequate water, sunlight, and care in order to thrive. By maintaining these needs, tending to plant life, using their special abilities, and having a good relationship with Mother Nature, plant sims can grow into stronger, healthy beings that make the world around them a greener place. There's 5 different levels. It looks like obviously we are that shaking little leaf right now. I'm assuming that like looking after flowers and things of that nature will actually start to build up our plant sim skill. We will put that to the test. We have energy and water as our new needs. We still do have hunger, but as you can see, she can like wear all the clothes that she can normally wear anywhere. She also hasn't been stuck with like the Plantsim default hair. She has kept her actual hair, so she still looks like herself, which is really, really nice. You can actually change her appearance, disable the body ivy, disable green skill, enable default Plantsim appearance. Our plum bob we can actually change. Right now we have like a rose crown around it. You can go for vines that looks, I think this is how the Sims 3 one kind of looked when you were a plant sim. You can also go for branches if you want to. She's researching and it's getting up her plant sim skill. So I think the more you actually interact with plants and like work on your gardening skill, you're also working on your plant sim skill. Ooh, we can choose our domain already. Spring is the season for romances that bloom like flowers of a fertile garden. Wink, wink. And some in rain showers have higher romantic relationship gains, naturally gifted with the flower arranging skill. Summer will gain friendly relationships faster, increase the fitness skill, and will be able to coax out the summer sun regardless of the current weather. Plantsim with autumn as their domain can summon wind and thunder, will have higher relationship gains with family members, and will lose sad buffs twice as quickly. No sad for your Sims this autumn. And during winter, they can retain energy longer, lose their social needs slower, can summon snow, and are able to take the form of a plant even after the sun has set. Not gonna lie, I feel like winter sounds OP. Why don't you go and touch some grass, as if you haven't been touching grass this whole entire time. We're feeling slightly sleepy right now, so we're gonna try absorbing some solar energy from a couple of plants and see if that actually gets up our energy need at all. It's getting up our hunger, so this is basically taking some energy from them. I'm fairly sure if the sun was out right now, we could maybe like photosynthesize, but instead we are just gonna go to sleep. Has gained more approval from Mother Nature. She will gain Plantsim form at a higher rate, and gardening skill gains have also been increased. That is good, because our Plantsim skill was going up very, very slowly. Alice is out in the sun converting water and light into food. Watch as their hunger goes up. We have, you may have noticed, all you eagle-eyed ones out there, turned Mark into a Plantsim as well. However, we are gonna have Mark eat the bizarre fruit. Mark has been infected with some strange botanical affliction. The spores are multiplying and spreading through his system quickly. If left untreated, this may begin to change Mark's DNA and turn him into a twisted, corrupt version of a Plantsim, because he has been possessed by Mother. The mother calls and I must respond. Clearly not Mother Nature. It truly is the battle of the mothers. Mark has a serious infection coursing through his chlorophyll. His botanical nature is affected by these spores differently than other Sims, and they may permanently alter his DNA. I think Mark might already be permanently altered. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, I had her commune with Mother Nature. What are you saying, Mother Nature? What's going on? What's cracking? We're so thirsty. We need to go and have a bath. I fully forgot to change Alice's aspiration, but there is the friend of nature. This sim wants to appease Mother Nature and help her domain thrive. And this entails planting 10 plants, fertilizing 10 plants, harvesting 10 plants, and plant an offering to Mother Nature. I'm gonna take that one off because we have actually already done that. We need to now water all of our plants. Suddenly they have needed it. I will say the Plantsim form skill is really, really hard to get up. Even though I actually have quite a good approval rating with Mother Nature, we are actually very good with Mother Nature. And every time like our approval goes up, it says that we gain Plantsim form at a higher rate. It is still going up extremely, extremely slowly. I actually want to set one of these to perfect. I'm thinking potentially the begonias. And then just for the sake of this video, we're going to turn this into blossoming. And then you have the Mother Nature option actually on this archway. So you can make the offering plus 10 Mother Nature approval. That is, of course, once your plant is ready and like fully grown up. The magic that they use from their hands is so sick. As gratitude of their devotion, Alice has been granted Elvish Charm. With this enchantment, Alice will be imbued with an ethereal charisma that makes others fawn over them. Oh my goodness, there's even interactions that relate to being a plant sim. Can you do this with a normal sim as well? Criticize Mother Nature under complaints, debate superior soils, express love of frigid conditions, praise Mother Nature. Also, apologies for Leslie not having any trousers on. I am halfway through my townie makeover of her, so in her hot weather outfit, you know, she just said, these jeans are too much, let me just whip them off. There are also cheats so that you can actually explore this mod. Maybe once you first get your hands on it and you kind of just want to see what everything does without like playing a full storyline, then you can actually shift click on a sim and then go on to Plantsim Mod cheats. You can add all of the perks, add perk slots, give druid magic, reduce the approval, turn into a fungal thrall, turn into a spriggan, turn into a satyr, and you can also apparently mother yourself. You can turn into Mother Nature. I'm not trying to steal her thunder right now. I don't think I'm going to be able to actually level this up in this video. It might honestly need a little bit of tweaking just to get up higher, like more quickly, but we are now a sprout. As tiny leaves in a big forest, sprout plant sims are just starting to get a handle on their connection to nature. We just harvested our perfect begonia, so we're actually going to plant offering to Mother. Because it is perfect, we can now summon Mother Nature, or we can summon actual Mother Nature. Mark is hearing a voice echo through his head. It is calling for him, claiming to be his mother, but it is certainly not Mother Nature. Here she is. Oh my word, she is stunning. We are absolutely going to give her a respectful introduction. I would kiss the ground she walks on, thank you very much. If he is left to succumb to this infection, it may eventually be too late, and Mother will keep him forever. Alice's request was answered by Mother Nature. I love how like dark and light these were. She couldn't resist the call of such a devoted follower, especially one who would present her with such a pristine begonia flower as a tribute to her splendor. Mother Nature possesses divine earth and magic and may even be willing to grant a request or two, so as long as you're on her good side. Well, we are of course gonna give thanks. I wish I could do a Jennifer Coolidge impression right now, because that's how I imagine Mother Nature talks. I am absolutely not going to criticize her to her face, thank you. There doesn't seem to be any options about her granting us stuff. I don't know if she just does that like autonomously, or if we actually have to ask her for something, but I've gone through every interaction and I can't find anything that's like ask for a blessing or a request. The notes do say if you manage to get Mother Nature to join your household, she'll have a variety of abilities, including a few blessings and curses, all plantsim perks, and the ability to shift season at will. So of course we're gonna do it. We're gonna take one for the team. I don't know what that actually means for the rest of the plant sims. Like, we just now have Mother Nature, so I don't know who they're gonna be praying to. Apparently to me, nature, magic, blessing of Sylvanus, curse of withering, curse pollen, Daphne's touch, release healing compound, or solar depression. I kind of want to do some magic, but I'm scared for what it's gonna do. I kind of want to do cursed pollen, even though she is on our good side. What if this turns her into like a Strangerville version? Oh, Oh, I'm scared. I kind of want it to turn us into a mushroom. Oh, what the? She's been plagued with cursed pollen, a permeating substance that makes Sims terribly sick nearby. Oh, so we're just walking hay fever. Ooh, because she leveled up, she actually got some perk choices. So right now, because she's only like level 2, she has floral photosynthesis, take the form of a flower whilst photosynthesizing, sunlight charge, ambiently absorb sunlight whilst outside during the day and store it for personal use or use it on plants to increase their quality, or subterranean travel. Burrow into the earth to quickly travel and potentially find collectibles along the way. You can also have Spriggan forms. Spriggans are mischievous forest creatures with a knack for causing trouble. They love to play tricks on anyone who wanders too far into the woods. The fact that you can become basically a druid is so sick. I just wonder how you actually get like the magic mushroom from Mother Nature. I mean, maybe it just comes from actually like giving her gifts and it's just like completely random. I would quite like to see the mushroom. So I am in fact just going to shift click on her and then we can turn into the myconid. Whoa! Oh my god, they look so sick. They do kind of remind me of clickers, not gonna lie. Effort and energy that's gone into this. Alice has transformed into a fungal entity. As a myconid, she has a fungal form and the ability to release spores that can infect other Sims or turn them into fellow myconids. These creatures prefer dark, damp environments and thrive during the wet fall season. Alice, you look so cool. Okay, now I kind of want to like click on you. Create fungal thrall, release subduing spores, or release neutralizing. We're going to create a fungal thrall. Big old question mark on that. Oh my god, she's been basically possessed. Shroomed. Leslie's brain is infected by a parasitic fungus. It seems to be eating away at her frontal lobe. Yeah. And her eyes are glowing. This is so cool. Influence to attack other Sims. Oh my word, this is like possession when it comes to vampires. She's really going through it. She's been possessed by Mother. She's been possessed by us. We can subdue another Sim. We can summon. Command to kneel. Let's summon her and try and get her over here. It feels like the call of the Mother is like stronger than the myconid. Nope, never mind. I take it back. She ran right on over to us. Yeah, it's very similar to the vampiric powers if you've ever played with that. Let me change you into something else. We're gonna turn you into we can be a myconoid sovereign. Oh, we need to remove the myconid. Oh no, not this. That's my bad. It's because I didn't like remove the myconid before, but now we got little horns and we got our little hooves on. Play the pan flute. We're gonna go for fawn trill. Do a little jig. Oh, okay, that is a little jig. That's a very fancy little jig. And we acquired the dance skill. Poor Leslie. Leslie has really been my guinea pig throughout this whole video. I just want to see what is going to happen to Mark. It's giving Mother. Mark's herbaceous genetics have been transformed into something truly beautiful. His true nature has blossomed because of Mother's generosity. She will always love her children and trust them to seek out siblings to add to their ever-growing family. Oh, look at his eyes. They are wild. And he also has like the leaves of Mother wrapped around him and like the vines that look like veins. The depth and the detail of this is magnificent. This is, honest to God, probably one of the most detailed mods I have ever seen in my entire life. Like, I know he's kind of blurring in with the background right now, but this is wild. Like, the fact that this is all just part of one mod, like SpinningPlumbobs mods are incredible no matter what, but this one just seems to take it to the next level. Like, taking into account like Strangerville and the mother storyline, Bizarre Plantsim, we can release our strange spores. I have to say, I do think I'm team mother nature on this. There is also a bunch of like creator sim stuff that comes with Plantsims. I'm not going to go into all of that in this video. I just wanted to give like a brief overview and like check this out for myself for the first time, and I can say I am in awe. This is available now as public access. Anyone can get their hands on this. SpinningPlumbobs Patreon is also $3, and I think obviously early access to this for 14 days was incredibly worth it in my opinion. I joined so that I could record this video like a little bit earlier for you lot, and I am just blown away by the depth and detail of this mod. If you've wanted better plant sims, if you've actually wanted sims to stay as plant sims and then all that other stuff on top of it, then this is definitely a mod for you. Let me know if you have played with it, if you've been playing with it in early access. What has been like your favorite type of plant sim so far? Is there anything you think I really need to check out that I maybe didn't check out in this video? And if you are thinking of downloading this, one, it's free right now, so go get it. And two, what are you most looking forward to? I can imagine people doing like full let's plays and like challenges with this because it is that in depth. Like, it feels kind of like a game pack, but for plant sims. I appreciate you all. SpinningPlumbobs, I appreciate you, can I just say. Thank you for always doing justice to the occults that need it within this game. I flippin' love this mod and I can't wait to explore it even more. Definitely go and download it, play around with it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I will speak to you all in my next one, which is likely to be the trailer reaction to Life and Death.